Hello and welcome to our channel. In this channel, we will introduce you all the aspects of human resource management, starting from the definition of human resources. Human resource management is indeed a very vast field, and we will give you introduction to human resource management and its scopes in this video. We will discuss scopes of human resource management in detail in our upcoming videos. Please stay tuned with us to get a brief knowledge of human resource and its functions. This course is designed by two HR professionals who have experience in human resource management. So please stay tuned with us to get a brief information or knowledge of human resource management and its scopes in this video. Today we will start from basic definition of human resource management, and then we will discuss main functions of human resource management. So please stay tuned till end of this video. In this slide, we will look at the basic definition of human resource management. What does exactly human resource management means and what human resource management exactly do? Basically, HRM is a combination of three words as we have shown in this slide. And these three words are human, resources, and management. First of all, we'll look at the basic meaning of these three words, and then we will go to the definition of human resource management. Before going to the next slide, please subscribe to our channel so that you will get updates about our upcoming videos, human resource management. Thanks a lot. As we have seen that human resource management is a combination of three words, you have also seen in the previous slide. So here is the first word used in human resource management, which is humans. Let us define the first word in human resource management. I'm sure that you all know what are humans, but still, from the perspective of an organization, we can just take a look at the humans definition. So the definition is, to achieve a company's goal, we need humans, employees. So by humans, we mean people working in an organization. As the definition shows that to achieve the company's goal, we need humans, employees, who can perform different tasks in different departments so that a company can achieve its goals. We can say that humans mean employees working in an organization. The second word used in human resource management is resources. So first of all, let me read the definition. By resources, we mean financial resources, human resources, stock, material, technological resources, etc., which are required to achieve a company's goal. As we have seen in the previous slide, that a company needs human employees to perform different tasks. Resources mean that company needs different resources, such as financial resources, for example, cash, technological resources, for example, plant and machinery. Stock means such as raw material or stock for finished products, and human resources employees to manage its business operations and to achieve its goals. The third and last word in human resource management is management. First of all, let me read the definition. Management could be defined as all the tasks that we control to achieve company's goal. It means that management is the activity to plan, lead, control, etc. What does it exactly mean? Let me explain a bit. Management is a function to monitor and check performance of resources so that company's goal can be achieved efficiently. It means management ensures that employees and resources of the company should be utilized correctly and effectively to achieve a company's goal. So it's a basic definition of management. As we have seen in the previous slides, that human resource management is a combination of three different words, which are humans, resources, and management. When we combine these three words, so then we will get the definition of human resource management. So let me read the definition first of human resource management. Now we can describe human resource management definition in a very simple way of words, and that is human resource management is process of using human resources in an effective and efficient way to achieve the organization goals. So let me explain a bit. In an organization, there are lots of employees who used to work in different departments, of course. Human resource management basic purpose is to make it possible to coordinate with the departments in a such a way that the employees of that department give a good performance so that the goal of organization can be achieved in a well organized way. So I hope that you have got the basic definition of human resource management, and now we will discuss the further functions of human resource management.
Hi everyone. As you have uh, listened the definition of the HR and in a very good detail from my fellow partner. So let's move on to the scope of HRM. Scope of HRM is very extensive. It consists of all functions which come under the banner of human resource management. The different functions of HRM are given below. The first one is human resource planning. The second one is job analysis and design. Third one is recruitment and selection, orientation and induction, training and development, performance appraisal, and the last one is compensation planning. We'll discuss all these functions of HRM or the scope of HRM in detail in our upcoming videos, but we'll tell you in brief about the scope in upcoming slides. This diagram shows the functions of HRM. I have already read these functions in my previous slide. So we will discuss these functions in upcoming slides in a short form. So hopefully you will learn about these scope and you will learn in more details about these functions in the upcoming videos. So stay tuned. So moving on, first of all, we're gonna check what is human resource planning. Basically, it is the procedure in which HR identifies that how many empty positions available in the organization and in which part staff is exceeding and how to control this. It means that HR planning is a procedure in which identifies current and future needs of human resource to achieve goals of the company. So we can say maybe we need to identify staff requirement due to a new opening of a branch, or we need to reduce the staff due to closing of the any branch. So that comes under the human resource planning. So let us take the example of human resource planning. Let's say a company want to open its new branch. So its planning will be like how much staff is required and how much staff required in different department of the company. So the company will start hiring the new employees, and then the branch operation will start. So this is a simple example of human resource planning. Okay, the next scope of HRM is job analysis. Job analysis is the procedure of determining and documenting all the relevant information about a specific job, including the duties involved, the knowledge and expertise need to do the job, the responsibilities attached to the job, and the abilities required to perform that job successfully. Basically, it's a complete analysis of the job in which we check the duties involved in that job and the knowledge and the skills which are required to perform the job. This is called job analysis. Job design basically is a method of structuring work and assigning the specific activities at individual or on a group level. Basically, it determines the responsibilities of an employee. It means it contains the information related to the task which an employee need to perform during his or her duty hours. It also determines the scope of decision making. It means it determines that about which task an employee can make decision or about which subordinates he can make decisions. It also determines his level of satisfaction and his productivity. It means that how much productive an employee is and what a company or department expect from his or her employee to perform. That is called job design. These all things called job design scope. Okay, the next scope of HRM is recruitment and selection. Recruitment is a method of searching for potential employees and motivating them to apply for the available job opportunities in the organization. It includes the entire hiring process from commencement of job to the individual recruits assimilation into the company. So basically, recruitment is a process to attract the potential employees so that a company can hire them. So this is a process known as recruitment. The selection is a screening process. It is a process of choosing individuals with the help of appropriate selection tools and methods who have pertinent qualifications to fill job vacancies in an organization. Screening can be done with the help of different methods like resume screening, telephonic interview, and then the interview with the HR manager and then departmental managers. These all the things come under the umbrella of selection, and that's how usually screening can be done. So this is a brief introduction of selection, and we will definitely discuss it in details in our upcoming videos. Now, after recruitment and selection, the next scope which we are going to discuss is orientation and induction. The induction is a process of introducing new employees to his employer, organization, and work atmosphere. This is more informal as compared to the orientation. So now, then comes orientation. On the other hand, is a well-planned program which intends to reorganize a new employee and making him familiarized with his, her department, job role, and work culture. So orientation basically is a bit formal as compared to the induction, which is informal. Now, another scope which is very, very important is training and development. Training basically is the process of providing necessary skills to the employee for doing job successfully, expertly, and qualitatively. It is not a continuous process, but it's the periodical and given in a particular time. Normally, training will be given by a professional trainer in related field or job. Let's say a company is going to install a new plant for a manufacturing of new product, so he need to train its employees which can work on that plant to manufacture that product. So this is called a training, and some professional trainer who know how to operate that plant will give the training to the employees. So this is a part of training. And then comes development. Development is the sketch for helping employees to build up their skills, knowledge, and ability, which in turn improves an organization efficiency. So development is a track in which employees update their skills, their knowledge, and their ability so that they can perform in a better way. This is called development. Okay, another very important scope of HRM is performance appraisal. Performance appraisal is a technique by which the job performance of an employee is noted and evaluated. Basically, it is used to decide future incentives and the promotions of an employee. So another thing which we can decide on the basis of performance appraisal is that where an employee lacks in its knowledge, what he needs to learn more so that he can perform better. So this is the basically function of performance appraisal. A compensation plan refers to all the elements of a compensation package. It may include pay and benefits, and it also includes the way in which it will be paid and for what purpose employees receive bonus, salary increment, and incentive. It means all the things in which we decide that how we will pay an employee and what are the benefits which we will pay to an employee and how we will pay it and in what circumstances we will pay those benefits to an employee. Like let's take the example of bonus that in compensation plan we will decide that if an employee make a certain amount of sale, then we will give him or her a certain amount of bonus. So these all the things come under the umbrella of compensation planning. So thank you very much for watching our video related to introduction to HRM. I hope you will like it and please subscribe to our channel and give us your feedback and stay tuned for the upcoming videos on our channel HR Trends. We will discuss all these scope of HRM in our upcoming videos in more detail. So subscribe to our channel so that you can get latest updated videos. Thank you. Bye bye.